All right, this is a little bit of a different video than I normally do on this channel, but I just want to talk about it because I don't know if anybody else is really. But this whole situation with Danya and Kramnik, I want to just address some of my thoughts that I just randomly had. So like yesterday I was watching and I wasn't going to really talk about this, but I thought I should because I know if I was in that situation, I would want somebody to talk about this. But like even yesterday, I watched something like this right here, right? This popped up on my feed. It was a video with the grandmaster's name is Alexander, and he was playing with Danya. And I'm looking at Danya here, and like for some reason, bro, my heart just fucking breaks for this guy. Like, yeah, he's joking here, right? Like when the game is about to start, he like takes a look at his phone to make it look like is he checking stockfish? Like you could see here, they're about to start, and he looks at his phone, and then he acts like he just got the first move, in Stockfish. Just like, go ahead, play D5 or knight f6 or something. And then Alexander laughs. And then, like, if you look at Danya right here, he'll, like, look at other things. And he's, like, looking under the screen and stuff to see if there's a computer there. Unfortunately, no computers there. But, like, dude, why this pisses me the fuck off is there's some people who are just really good humans, man. And like nobody should fuck with those people. There's just some people who are good people. And Danya is one of those guys. And I don't know why, like I watch all kinds of chess content. I play chess all the time. Even when I was going to my high school, Niles North, like I played a lot with you guys. Some of you guys might know Eric Rosen, and it's like we played a lot, and he would like coach me a lot, and we played on the same national team. And he was also one of those people that just a good human. Like Eric is one of those people you don't nobody ever has a fight with him. There's never any drama with him. He's never part of any drama. Just like a good soul. He's one of those people that just like, no matter what side you are on, you're short, tall, like doesn't matter who you are, like you're just always like you love that guy, and everybody's friends with Eric, right? He has one of those personalities, and he's just like a caring, loving person. And this is how I feel about Danya. Like I haven't met him, but just whatever content of his I've watched, he just feels like the type of dude who's just a good human, and he just tries as earnestly as he can to explain his concept, his ideas, to give his insights. Just like a good human. I would love watching his content. Like when I would watch his speedruns, I would try to get to the 2000 rated part because it's around the rating I'm at. So like I would skip past the 1100 speedruns and 1200 speedruns to wait till like he got to 2000s or 2200s. And that was like really fun for me to watch. Because I'm like, I want to beat those fuckers like he does. But yeah, just like... And then to see him and Kramnik doing this bullshit, like, fuck Kramnik, bro. Like, dude, if you're watching this, you're such a piece of shit. Like, to try to ruin somebody's reputation or try to, like, psychologically damage them, you're old, bro. Like, just go and retire or just play chess, If you're going to make your name again and pop up on the scene again, then do it like people who did it with respect and dignity and with actual skill, like Vishy, right? He's still around and he'll still play chess once in a while, and people are still like, yeah, Vishy, right? That's his brand. Like, you were a world champion, and I used to have a lot of respect for him, and he just like ruined his respect in my mind and in probably so many people's minds. And just like picking the most random person you could think of, like Danya, and then just targeting him and just constantly going at it again and again and again and again and again. I have gone through... The reason why I feel strongly about this is I've built my own YouTube channel outside of this YouTube channel. I have a coding one that has like over 1 million subscribers, and I've gone through scrutiny myself, like people fucking making random videos and those getting a lot of views, and they were like negative, and people and random shit. And it's like, that was a really hard period of my life. It was like you feel like you're going through identity crisis, even if you know that you've done zero wrong. People's perception changing of you so wildly when your entire livelihood depends on it was fucking devastating. And that was also around the time I kind of realized that if you don't have like millions of dollars in the bank, like just sitting there, you're a slave to the system, because you're not a free person. You're not a free man, free woman. You're not free, because, like what I wanted to do was just like tell everybody to like go fuck yourself, like you're wrong, but I couldn't, because I'm like, oh, the backlash could be like so much worse and what could happen. So I just politely ignored it and then just moved on, which, I also think in this case is like a good thing to do. Like people like Kramnik are just, they're leeches and they're trolls. And the more attention you give trolls, the more you feed them. And it's like a negative comment, right? If you get one negative comment, if you try to comment back to those guys, they never stop. They never change their opinion. They double down and send 3 more. And then when you message again, they spend 6 more. And then they bring their friends with. And so I feel like situations like this is probably just best to ignore it. Because when I was in this situation or similar type of situation in my life a few years ago, and it was like a big social media fucking problem, I just ignored it. And it sucked, and it felt like, and it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? If you don't respond, well, then it's like you're guilty because you didn't say anything. But then if you do respond, then you can say stuff that people can just like nitpick and find a million different ways, right? Like even what happened with Danya's situation, like he made videos and he talked about it and he was showing his boards and screens and cameras. Well, then it started off with like him adding another camera, but then Kramnik and other people are like, now we want another camera. So then he puts another camera, and then they're like, now we want 8 more cameras, and now we want fucking 100 more cameras. I mean, like, what? Like he's gonna need to be butt naked in a room that doesn't have carpet, that doesn't have ceiling, actually on the street, like playing outside with 100 people watching him with 100 cameras, and he still is not gonna believe it. Because these people are fucking, they have lost their mind. Their reticular activation system has just gone down the sewer, and that's all they can pay attention to and care about. They turn into like disgusting creatures, and they turn into not even humans anymore. They turn into animals. And when that happens, I found it to just it's best not to engage. And at least what happened in my situation was like those people just like didn't really make multiple more things, and it didn't like spiral, and it stopped. And it sucked because I was like, oh my God, me not responding, like I should respond. And I had response videos prepared, and I was like, this is going to be the biggest mic drop. And I'm like, you know what's going to be the biggest mic drop? If I just fucking bury them into irrelevance by just making the same coding content that's been incredibly valuable to my audience. And I just kept doing that. And I feel like it's the same thing. Like, Daniel, like you're a fucking amazing human being. You don't need to respond to this guy or any guy, like innocent until proven guilty. And yeah, like that. And I understand like that guy has pull and all that stuff, but like, dude, there's also so many people that believe in you that are actually the face of the chess. His pull is like, who gives a fuck? He knows people that don't have reach, but like, I'm sure Magnus Carlsen believes in you. I'm sure Levi Rosman believes in you. I saw his name on a list, and you know what? I'll actually put that list as well. Like I just found this letter right now, so I'm actually going to just put this letter in there too, but in the video. But like, my friend GM Nerds is being attacked and falsely accused. And if you go on this list, I don't know, like there's a link to the list. I'll find it. I'll find this link to the list. Like where the fuck is the link to the list? Like, bro, just link the list somewhere. Like, it's pissing me off. There you go. Okay, there's a tweet. Right, Gotham Chess believes in him. Gotham Chess is the face of chess, bro. Magnus Carlsen is the face of chess. I don't know if Magnus is on this list, but like if those people are on here, those are like the real face of chess. Those are like the people that matter. Other people, doesn't fucking matter. Like there's like so many big people in here that are behind you. And I remember I reached out. I put this on October 25th. A few weeks ago. But yeah, bro, like you're a GOAT and you are respected by a lot of people, and a lot of people watch your content. But more than content, people can read your character. I don't know you in person. I have never met you. We've never talked. I can tell you're a good human being. I can tell you have great values, and you're probably one of the people I would trust the most in interactions and business interactions and whatnot. You know, and I don't own a mega company, but I have a decent sized company. We run a multiple 7-figure business, and we've grown it over the years. And I've worked with lots of people. I've worked with hundreds of people on my team. And so it's like, I'm an idiot, and I still can't get past the rating of freaking 2000 for the life of me. For the last 10 years, I've just been stuck. So there are many ways I'm an idiot, but I'm not horrible with people and understanding people. And it's like, when I see you, I see a good human being that like genuinely cares about people. And so, yeah, it just annoys the shit out of me when this type of stuff happens, you know. And just when I see your videos, it's like, Danya's just such a pure-hearted person. And then it almost feels like he's becoming more jaded as a result of this. And yeah, like, he'll leave funny remarks and funny jokes here and there, and he'll be like, oh, you know, like, let me just check if there's stockfish, and let me just check if there's this. But like, it tells you that he's thinking about it constantly, and it follows him and it haunts him, right? And it's like there, and it like taints part of his life. And I really hope that he can put this behind him, but like, just please don't lose that, you know, like, it's like he has a kid in him. And I wouldn't ever want him to lose that naivete and that like just good-heartedness. And I know he still has it, obviously, but it just like, yeah, it just saddens me when you see it. It's like, this is like the most public thing, at least in my life, because I follow chess a lot, that I'm seeing where you see somebody's light being dimmed by like a fucking psychopath, right? It's like a narcissistic person and dysfunctional human that gets attached onto like somebody else. And yeah, so just seeing that is not a pleasant thing, but I really hope that Danya just like pulls through it. I know he is, and he will, and just good human, and I love watching his content. And yeah, bro, just keep making more chess content, more bullet games, and just more instructional videos. And yeah, don't deal with any of this stuff with that homie, because that homie has kind of lost his mind. Random video, not my usual content on this channel, but I thought I would share it because I don't know, I feel like somebody had to. So Danya, bro, I support you, and I've put my name on this list. And I'll put this link to this tweet down. And if you guys want to go and support, go ahead and support him as well, please. And just put your name here and just say, add me to the list. I don't know what happens when you do that, but I think something happens. So go ahead and do that. All right. Love you guys. Take care. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.